Okay, one more video I want to make this afternoon is about some of you are struggling submitting PDF files through Classroom. Okay, now there are multiple ways of doing this. There's no one right way of doing it. I don't care how you do it. I'll accept any method of getting these submitted to me. Okay, the first and we'll say least technology based way is when you click on the PDF that you have to complete, all you have to do is in a notebook, you can write down the question if it's something like this, answer it, and then when you're done, you've got it on a piece of paper or a notebook, you can use your Chromebook, take a picture, submit the picture. That's fine. 100%, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay? Remy had an issue, and I know it's an issue that comes up every once in a while, where she would click on it and this wouldn't come up. I think this is what she was trying to tell me. If you ever run into an issue where you go to click on the file and it says, whoops, something went wrong, you can always right-click and click Open Link in New Tab, and it will open up, and it's always been able to work that way. Okay, now for some of you who want to use Kami or DocHub, that's a great start to do it anyway. I'll show you why, because if you click on this and you want to use Kami or DocHub, the easiest way to use either of those is to first click on the three buttons here and click Open a New Window anyway. So that was, you could always right-click right from Classroom and do that. The reason why we do that is because now we have an Open With drop down, and we can either open with, annotate with Kami, or DocHub. I'm going to show you both in this short video. Okay, if I click annotate with Kami, what's nice about Kami is you can draw on this, but with your computers, with your Chromebooks not being touchscreen, it isn't that easy. If you have an iPad at home, you can certainly use an iPad, but I'll show you that quickly. So Kami, this is what Kami looks like. If you want, first you can use the text box right here. You click there, you just click underneath where you want to write, -6K plus 7K equals 1K, so you can either write K or 1K, and then there's your answer. Now we can move on. We can now say, all right, next problem. I click off, I click a new one, 12R minus 8 minus 12. The like terms are -8 and -12, so we get 12R and -20. And there's your answer for that one, okay? You can work through Kami that way, or you can use touch screen. So if you click on the pen right here, the drawing, now what I can do is you can change the thickness, you can change the color. Please change it, leave it as black for my sanity. And now we can use some kind of drawing pencil if we want. The n plus 9n equals 10n. And the -10 and the -3 make -13. So there is that way. Obviously, it's a little bit sloppier, but as we go through with lessons, it's going to have to be how I'm going to have to show you screens. So that will probably be how we're going to do it anyway. Then, when you are finished, you want to click on Download. Okay, and you save with all annotations. Okay, and you download it. You rename it if you want, whatever the name of the it's combining like terms. So you can put your name on it if you want, and then you click. You can either send it to Google Drive or your computer. It doesn't matter. But then that file is what you'd submit to me through Google Classroom. Okay, so there's Kami. I am going to, I think it saves it automatically, but I'm going to just exit out. Okay, now using DocHub. Now, same thing. I opened in a new window, and instead of open with Kami, I can open with DocHub. Okay, and this will open up with DocHub. It's very similar, except some of you have the pen feature in DocHub. Some of you do not. I do not. I don't have the pen feature in here, so I can't draw using DocHub, but I can use the Add Text tool, so I can click on that. Just like Kami, you just click somewhere, and then you can say -6K plus 7K is 1K or just K, and then it saves document, and then I can go over here. You can drag and make a text box like that with this, and then this was, I can't really see right now, but I think it was 12R minus 20, right? Yep. Okay, and then I can click back on here. Now, when you're done, I got a lot of submissions, people saying, oh, all right, and then they just copied and pasted this link into Classroom. That doesn't work because you're signed in here, and because you're signed in here, I can't see it. So the easiest way to do it is this right here, download export. You click on download export. Click on download export, and now again, just like the other one, you can save it to your computer, you can save it to Drive. Okay, you cannot just submit to Google Classroom. That's more of a teacher thing. That would be if you're creating assignments. So either one of these two, and then you'll have a file and you can submit that file. Okay, finally, the last way, another little bit lower tech way of doing things, okay, kind of medium tech we'll call it, is we're not even going to open with. We're just going to open up a new tab, and you're going to type docs.new. Now the docs.new, of course you can just go to docs, but docs.new will automatically open up a new doc, okay? And once you open up a new doc, now you can say, this was combining like terms, and you can put your name, and you can say question number 1, my answer was K. Question number 2, I think it was 12R minus 20. Okay, and then when you're done, you can go and you can submit your doc through Google Classroom. Okay, so those are 4 ways that you can do it. I don't want anyone to feel intimidated. If something is over your head and you're like, I don't want to do, I don't want to do that method, that's fine. I'm not forcing you to do any method. If you really just feel comfortable writing it down on a notebook or a piece of paper and taking a picture, you will get full credit for that as well, okay? Some students like to go and they like to do it on their computer, and that is fine, whatever you feel comfortable with. Now, you notice that there was an option that said open with Google Docs. I noticed some of you have been using that. That's fine, you get full credit, everything like that, but you've said, oh, it doesn't really work well. Well, that's why I don't suggest opening it with Google Docs. Google Docs does not know how to do math. Look at how crazy this is right here, okay? Google Docs doesn't know anything about math, and I got some submissions just like this, and that's fine. The answers were in there, but obviously this is really sloppy and not something that's easy to read or easy for you to demonstrate your work with, okay? So I'd rather you not do that. If you have any other questions after this video, please feel free to email me. Hopefully these videos helped between the Khan Academy and this. There haven't been any issues with the Google Forms other than a couple people not doing them. There haven't been any issues with IXL. Again, saying that you did IXL, you can't really do IXL unless you're signed in because they only let you do 10 questions. So make sure you're signed in, but make sure you're completing your IXLs. Other than that, enjoy the rest of your weekend. All right, bye.